Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Project Zomboid. Now today, as you can see, we have our very first seed-bearing cabbages. Finally, our very first crop will be harvested. So, let's take care of that immediately. And let's see. Oh! And would you look at that? Level 2 farming. Fantastic. So, out of that, we got 22 cabbages and 66 seeds. Oh, wow. Now, let's throw these into the fridge to conserve them. Let's store, let's say, 5 of them in the fridge for future use, and the rest goes into the freezer. Now we finally have an incentive to get the freezer out of the gas station. Cool. So, first things first, let's plant a few more. And as you can see, it's raining, so fantastic. Less watering for us to do. And let's dig a furrow. Now I have checked the other crops, and they are all at the young stage. You know, young radishes, young potatoes, young tomatoes, and young broccoli. So it shouldn't take too long for them to be completed. Now, I just think it would be a good idea just to, let's see, equip as primary, to water the plants just a little bit, just in case the rain stops and I don't have to come back here again. And if the rain continues, well, that's totally fine. It will fill up the pot again, so not you take the full 70. Cool. It's still thirsty, but eventually it will get there. So, where is the pot? It's over here. Place it on the floor and store the rest of the seeds. They all went? Oh, in the trowel as well. Cool. Now, oh, I spent the last day sorting throughout the loot. However, I'm starting to have a loot abundance problem. So I figured that during the first day of this episode, we would sort through all my loot. So first things first, I will gather a few planks, and I will meet you guys here in a little bit. And welcome back. Now, I feel that 12 planks plus 1 from the chair that was sitting over here will be enough for now. I think so. Let's collect these planks and start making a few crates. Now, I think that over here, in this room, that used to be the dining room, I will make my food storage. I will put a few crates over, let's say, in the corners. Let's start by this in this corner, and then I will put the freezers in the middle, and we'll be able to walk around the place with no really impediments, you know. So where is the crate? Here's the crate. Let's build a few of these. Something like this. And I think I can build one more. So let's look super tall on this corner over here. Cool. I think this is more than enough, right? we will put canned goods over here, and we'll start putting let's say ingredients over here. I don't know. I will see in a minute. So let's equip our loot bag as a secondary to help with this process. And you know what? Just to speed up the process even more, let's grab another bag. Another hiking bag. Here we go. Now where the hell is you? Go over there. Where is the bag? Oh, I'm so dummy sometimes. Please disregard that. Now with the 2 bags I will be able to carry, you know, more cans of goods. Another thing that you probably notice is that Mr. Carlos, let me just start putting everything into the bags, is not using his helmet and is rocking a cool attire. We have been collecting a ton of jeans and denim shirts, so I decided why not use black denim shirts with black jeans, you know. And I removed the helmet because, well, Mr. Carlos was having some trouble. Well, they're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in the other one. Never mind, no problem. Just do it like this, and then like this. Mr. Carlos was sweating a lot in the head, so I just removed the helmet to help out with the arduous task of acquiring planks. And look at that hair and that beard. I don't recall being that big when we created the character for the very first time. But, you know, his hair and beard has been growing, so I think maybe we should take care of that as well, you know. Give him an haircut and a shave. Mr. Carlos will probably feel better about himself, right? Now, to make my life easier, I'll just dump everything. And then maybe I will sort it out later, but right now I'm feeling a little bit lazy about that, so let's just drop everything, and in the end I will show you guys all the food that we've been gathering in the last couple of episodes. A quick stop, just a quick stop on our loot transfer. Mr. Carlos is feeling peckish, so I thought, well, we have some cabbages now. How about we make some rice? Let me just fill up my water first. He's getting thirsty. Come on, Mr. Carlos. So let's place rice in the cooking pot. Okay. Now let's place a cabbage. Can I? No? Really? No cabbage in the rice. Well, that's disappointing. We can't just have plain rice. We have to spruce it up somehow. Let's see what kind of things the rice accepts. Hello? Huh. Cooking pot with rice. Well, it's already done. That part. That's kind of shitty. I don't want to make plain rice. What kind of things can I put in my rice? At least tell me I can put, you know, some canned goods, no? Nothing? Plain white rice. Really? Can I at least put some salt in it? Okay, at least I can put some stuff in it, like, let me see, how about some peas? Can I put some peas in it? Tell me that I at least can put some peas in it. Oh yeah, at least I can put some random vegetable. Oh, here it is. Open canned peas. What other kind of things can we put in there? Let's see, maybe tomato. Let's put some tomato in it. Now the loot transfer isn't done yet, so that's not everything that we have for us. Okay, tomatoes. Cool, cool, cool. And anything else? Potatoes, maybe? No potatoes. Maybe you can, but let's try some beans instead. You can't put beans in it. Well, that's enough with the experimentation. Let's just put some salt. Wait, you can put peanuts in the rice, but you cannot put beans. My mother would disagree with you. Disappointment. But, whatever. We have some decent vegetable rice, so you really can put cabbages in it? Really? Very strange. Whatever. Let's cook this and eat this. Because he's getting hungry, so you know what? You can have some beans, the rice can stay for tomorrow. And yeah, guys, this was a not really as good as I was anticipating. You know, I wanted to make some rice, given that we now have some cabbages that we could use as ingredients, but that was not meant to be. But no problem, no problem. I will continue transferring the loot, and I will bring you guys back once all my food loot is in the crates. And welcome back. We return to Mr. Carlos as he has some breakfast. Now, I finished sorting throughout all my food loot, and this is the way I'm organizing things. In here I have all my cooking utensils, from roasting pans to pots, frying pans, jars, and stuff like that. Stuff that you, physical stuff that you need to cook. Over here I have all my seasoning, salt, pepper, and ketchup. I haven't still found any mustard, but eventually we will find some. And in here I have all my food loot. This is all that we have so far. Not very much in the term of canned goods, but we have quite the diversity of items to choose from. Pasta to rice, bunch of sugar, and other things. And in the other crate we have the continuation of our loot, some more canned goods and other useful things. In this crate I have all my liquids. I have a bunch of wine. I don't know about you, but Mr. Carlos is getting a little drunk tonight. He needs to start chugging some wine to forget about the impending doom. So, this is the food stuff that we have for now. And now, the next item in our list is to sort throughout all of our quote-unquote construction loot. Nails, electronic things. I have a bunch, and I mean a bunch of those things, especially electronics. I have plenty of electronics to scrap, so putting all of these into a separate container would be a good idea. I'm thinking about putting the construction crates in these two tiles and in this corner. At least for now. So I suppose that I should get to building something. Alright, here we are. All the loot has been sorted. So basically, in here, like I said, I have all my construction loot. It's not a lot, but it's a full crate. I still don't have a lot of metalwork stuff, but in time I will start collecting all the things. Our welding rods are not really, we don't really have 6, we only have 3 and a little bit, but still it's a good amount of loot, especially in the nails, because we are going to need a lot of those. And in here, as you can see, we have more nails and more stuff, and we have enough garbage bags to make one more rain barrel collector, if we so choose so to, that is. Over in this corner we have our things that we can disassemble. As you can see, well, we almost have a full crate of things that we can disassemble. Just in radios we have a bunch of those. Let me see if I can expand these a little bit more. Come on, I want to expand, I don't want to retract. Well, I only have one premium radio anyhow. But yeah, a bunch of walkie-talkies, a bunch of radios, so whenever it comes the time that we need electrical experience, I know where to get a level or two. And in here we have all of our electronic stuff. I want to keep electronic and building components separated, because to be honest, electronic stuff is not really that useful. If you are an engineer, you can craft bombs and timers and the sort, but we are a carpenter, so we don't have access to that. And in these cupboards we have all of our repair stuff, let's call it like that. We have like less than one full wood glue. We have a bunch of glue, but glue is not really that good. Bunch of duct tape and a little bit of adhesive tape, which is really like last resort thing that you should use to repair stuff. Now, up next, we got weapons. Until now, I've been storing my weapons here, but I have run out of space. This crate is full. This crate is full, and over here we have a mix of firearms and melee weapons, something that I would like to avoid. So I think I'm going to build an additional crate for my melee weapons on top of this one, and another over here for my firearms. And in the end I will show you guys all the weapons that we have at our disposal. Okay, so once again we are back. I decided to go for something a little bit different. In this crate we have all the weapons that are broken but can be repaired, like fire axes and hand axes. The pipes cannot be repaired, so I just throw them out. And look at all the weapons that we have at our disposal. We have plenty, however they are exactly the weapons that I want. So I have a almost broken axe in this crate, a couple of baseball bats, even though one of them is in extremely poor condition, but one day I have to go back to the baseball bat. A couple of lead pipes, which is now one of my new favorite weapons. A couple of pipe wrenches, which are also very good weapons. And from here I think that's all the weapons that we care for now, at least. And here I have another lead pipe, 3 hand axes, and a couple of fire axes, which are very good news. I didn't know I have so many fire axes available to me. So many, like just 2, but a couple more baseball bats. And on the top crate, it's the one that still has some space in it, I have 4 additional wrenches. And in here I think what I'm going to do is quite simple. I'm going to remove the stuff from the gun cases. I'm going to collect the gun cases off the floor, and I'm going to put them in this cardboard box. In here I store magazines and ammo. It's almost full, so one day I will probably need to build another container, but this is the ammo that I have for now. It's not a lot, but I have quite a lot of magazines. I have 9 45 auto magazines and 13 9mm magazines. Unfortunately, only one 308. But yeah, I think, however, I don't have many boxes of 45 left. Yep, I have none. No, I have only these 18 rounds of 45 left. And for guns, I have one shotty, these two pistols, which are about to be accompanied by these two. And in the other one, we have a bajillion pistols. I have a rifle, and 11 9mm and 9 M1911. Couple of revolvers, but the revolver, this M36, is just a noisemaker and not a very good one at that. This revolver, I never played with it, so who knows? Maybe one day I will get to play with it. But I think that's... oh, no, we are still missing one thing. Clothing! It's time to take the clothing off this thingy over here, because I have no idea why the hell you have a wardrobe in the middle of a hallway. But yeah, this is the last thing I have to transfer, and then we will take a look at all the clothings that we have been collecting so far. I'm pretty sure I have quite a bit of good gear. And almost done. Come on. Yep, done. I will disassemble these eventually. Now it's getting very late, but we only have this final thing to do, so I will flick on the lights. Come on. No, don't be stupid. I want to turn off the lights afterwards, so let's transfer. And transfer. Wait, what? Really? Okay. I don't know why I have a sack in there, but okay. So, okay. Containers cannot go in there. What about regular clothing? I'll put the containers over in this one. Makes sense, because this is like a dressing room, right? Which I will turn into my personal gym in time. I just need to find the equipment. Let me see, can I put the umbrella? Nope, I cannot put the umbrella. That's okay. Let's just finish this transfer. And voila. Done and dusted. So in this rack I have 4 denim shirts, a couple of denim jeans, a few jeans, a bunch of leather gloves, some jackets, and a couple of military boots, just one pair of overalls, but I think this is the only one I have. A little bit of police gear. I still don't have a complete set, nor do I have a complete set for rangers. I haven't found any in good shape. Now, in this one, oh, after all I have 2 pairs of overalls. Nice. And some more ranger gear. Still missing the ranger jacket, but yeah. 5 additional denim shirts and a bunch of baggy jeans. And to finish, a few more denim shirts and a bunch of other stuff. So as you can see, we have been collecting a lot, and I mean a lot, of clothing, and that's not going to stop, because it's like I told you before, soon enough it will be impossible to find good clothing on zombies. It will start to deteriorate, and all the clothing that you will find on zombies will be torn apart. So it's better to start collecting now while we still can, because it's going to be almost impossible later. But yeah, now Mr. Carlos is just going to finish transferring this, and he's going to sleep because he's very, very tired, and it's already very, very late. Alright guys, so we have our loot sorted and we are starting to have some veggies. Now it's time to think about meat. We don't have any meat, and it would not be a bad idea to start doing some trapping. Now, I usually, when it comes to protein, I just do fishing. It works just fine, but this time I want to go and do some trapping. So I went and gathered a few planks, as you can see, on the floor, and I went and got some twine. I want to make one of each, one snare trap, one trap box, one trap crate, and one stick trap. Unfortunately, I cannot make the cage trap because my trapping is only level 2. So yeah, let's build one of each. Why not? Okay, I already have one of these. However, to make stick traps, I need sturdy sticks. I think I can make sturdy sticks using a plank. How many sticks do we get? We get 8 sturdy sticks, so I can make 2 stick traps. Awesome. So let's do that. Let's craft a couple of these. And here we go. Cool. We could also make a second trap cage. And you know what? Maybe I'm going to do that. Why not? No. For now, let's work with what we have in terms of traps. Now, I know you need to bait the traps themselves, so I brought a cabbage to trap these ones. I think a cabbage will work. I think you need some veggies to get the rabbits into the traps. However, I think for the bird traps you're going to need worms. Yep, here they are. Let's gather those worms, and you know what, I'm even going to grab a second cabbage just in case one is not enough. Now the question is, where am I going to put those traps? I think, because I know they have to be a certain distance from you in order to be active, so I'm thinking of putting them across the street over there, and this way we can even do a safety check around our property and see what kind of new neighbors do we have around the place, because I'm pretty certain that we are going to find some neighbors around. And given that this episode we haven't killed a single zombie just yet. No? No one over there on that wall? Let's go a little bit more. A little bit more. Sometimes I forget how long this is. Yep. No zombies over there. Fantastic. I'm thinking I'm going to put the traps by this trail in a place that's easy to find, like in this corner over here, so I can remember. Probably going to put them like over here. Let's hope that no zombies decide to come and ruin my day. No. Let's place these traps and see if they work as I'm thinking they will work. Let's put another one over there. A snare trap, maybe over here. I don't know what kind of animal will a snare trap get, but why not check, right? How do we rotate? I don't recall. Can you rotate this? Press R to rotate. Don't think so. No. Whatever. Just place them over here. Fantastic. Now let's bait them. So I can use the cabbage on the stick traps. However, I'm going to put a worm, because if you want to catch a bird, a worm probably would work. Now on the snare we can also use worms, but I'm going to use the cabbage for now. And over here Oh, you can use both worms and cabbages. Okay. I'm going to bait these ones with cabbages because, you know, rabbits like veggies, right? So it would only make sense. And why are you so sad? Oh, I'm ravaged by mourning and depression. Desperation, I mean. Uh, really? Okay. Well, first and foremost, smoke a cigarette, will you? And since we are, you know, here, I think this will be a peaceful episode with no fighting unless some zombie decided to walk into our property, something that I will check. But first, let me check on our veggies. Some young radishes, seeding cabbages, these potatoes still in the young stage. For some reason these ones are not as grown as those ones. Why? Young tomatoes? Young tomatoes. Okay, if you say so. And young broccoli. Any zombie decided to wander in? No? Alright. So, let's do the other thing that we talked about. Let's give Mr. Carlos an haircut. I think it's time. I think I have some razors around. Yes, I do. Let's grab one of those. How do I do that? I think it's over here. Yeah. Let's change. Oh, I need some scissors. Okay, okay, no problemo. Hello. I have some scissors downstairs. Don't run on the stairs, bro. Don't be stupid. There's a reason why the Steam badge for Project Zomboid is called Death by Stairs, right? So let's not. I think this counts as a mirror. Oh, before we do that, let me just deal with this depression that Mr. Carlos is feeling. Boom, gone. Mirror. Let's see. I don't know what these will be. Like I know what a mullet is, but well, Picard is probably a with a bold spot, so no. Air for hat. Let's make it messy, like Carlos likes to mess up zombies. A messy haircut will probably. Oh wow. Hey, did you cut yourself? Oh, okay. Or is that that's probably dirt. Okay. Well, that's acceptable. No. Let's just shave the beard out. It will grow out eventually, so let's take care of it. Give Mr. Carlos a clean shave. And let's just take that dirt out of his forehead. And there we go. Mr. Carlos is all cleaned out. With somewhat clean clothing. You know, it's getting dirty by the minute, but no blood on it. And it's time for us to say goodbye to Mr. Carlos without a motorcycle helmet, because now he's Mr. Daredevil, no longer Mr. Carlos, but Mr. Daredevil himself. Okay guys, so I'm running out of time for today. I know this episode is somewhat shorter, but well, as you might imagine, I had to do a lot of things behind the background, so it took its sweet time. And I still have some more things to put away, so let's say goodbye for now. I am the base manager signing out. Bye bye.